Welcome back to the Last on Dress. You know who it is. It's Zach and Junior.
What's up, everybody?
By now, you already know that I'm the host. We got the co-host. If you don't know by now, then...
Listen to a few of them.
Yeah, listen to it, yeah. Today, we got Beer Hug IPA beer. Tropical flavor.
Very good. I mean, for an IPA, I mean, I'm not a big IPA person, but it is. It's actually pretty damn good. I mean, it's not. Some of their beers hopped up, let's say that, but this one right here has got kind of mellowed out.
I think I've seen the beer like advertised on TikTok or Facebook or somewhere. I don't remember, but I was like, I definitely want to like try that. I'm not a big IPA person either, but it looked, the cans look cool, the box looked cool, and I was like, shit, why not give it a shot? So I bought them, and they're not half bad. They're probably not my favorite, but they're not bad to drink.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm kind of same way. I mean, just Indian Pale Ales. I'm just. I've never been much about them, but that right there, it's all right. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah,
I'm more of a standard pale ale type guy, but I mean, it's got its quirks. I mean, it works for me.
Yeah, no doubt. I enjoy it. I can't wait. I might try some more eventually. They got like different flavors, and I'm kind of curious about them as well. So we'll try them later, maybe next week or something. We'll try them. Our next podcast or something, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure something out with it. Yeah. I mean, like I said, hell, if we can find it.
Yeah, there's actually a Jack Daniel, I think. They got like some kind of like cinnamon whiskey or something, or I can't remember, but it's like, it looked real good. It's like in like a white bottle or something. I was like, man, I would really want to buy that. And I've been looking around to see if I can find it, but unfortunately I cannot find it anywhere in the ABC stores around here in North Carolina. I might have to see if I can order it online or something. But yeah, I'm trying to find like some Christmas type whiskey or beer or something I think would be good around this time,
Oh yeah, man. I mean, we if I'd have thought about it, we would have brought some back from the beach. Haley had it. I can't remember exactly what the name of it was, but I tried it, a hint of it, and of course my wife's stepdad had bought it, and he thought it was pretty good, and when I tasted it, I was like, that's not half bad for a seasonal brew.
Yeah.
But man, I really wished I'd have brought some of it back, and I'll tell you the truth, I can't even really think of the name of it. I'm wanting to say it was from not Sierra Nevada, but New Belgium is what I'm thinking. I think it's New Belgium who made that beer.
We'll get with them and figure out what it is.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody finds it, whatever, hell, hit us up on TikTok or something. Let us know. That way we can see if we can try to find it and do a review on it or whatever on one of the podcasts.
Yeah. Sounds good. Can't wait. All right, so let's get into this shit. Okay, so we are going to kind of, I guess, ask each other some questions or something. I don't know. We'll call it sex talk or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to learn about the birds and the bees today, kids.
You're damn right. Most of the time you hear a lot of podcasts and a lot of women's talking about sex talk.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever heard too many men talk about sex talk on a podcast.
Which, you kind of, like, before we kind of start getting into these questions and everything, kind of reminds me of something. Tampons and pads. Okay.
All right.
I don't understand, because I'm not, and we kind of talked about this earlier too. Men being embarrassed to go get tampons or pads for their women. Why are you guys so embarrassed to go get that stuff for your ladies?
That I've actually wondered the same thing. I mean, and at the same time, I mean, it's just kind of like, really. I mean, there's been times like, really, you really want me to do this? But it doesn't hit me like, no, hell no, I'm not doing it. No. It's just not like that. It's just like, really, I got to go in here and buy pads. That's like, okay, whatever. I go over there and I'll look at the pads, and my wife, or, she'll tell me to go by a certain kind or
Yeah.
certain brand, certain size.
Right.
You know, I don't know none of this shit. You
I mean,
know,
I don't either, yeah.
I'm not a woman, but you know, and if I have a question, yeah, I'll call her. I'll
Right.
call her right there in the aisle and be like, "Hey, which ones do you want?"
Exactly.
You know, is it pads or actual tampons, or I mean, what is it that you need?
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, what am I looking for here? What's the color of the box, the name, size? What am I looking for? Is like, I mean, yeah, I see a bunch of damn drops here, like, you know, like, I don't know if that's flow ratio or what it is exactly, but I mean, I'll ask her. I mean, like, what do you need? You know, I mean, how's the waters going? You know, I mean, how's the Red Sea? But you know, that's just kind of. You know,
I mean,
what's
yeah.
up?
I like the same way. Like, you know, if I don't know something, I'll call them. Like, you know, basically what you said, you know, figuring out what the name, brand, size, whatever. But, like, I never didn't understand because, like, I'll be like, there's a couple times I've seen this guy, like, you know, walking down the aisle of Walmart, and I've seen this guy just, like, I guess he knew what brand to grab, and he was just trying to hide it. I'm like, dude, why? Because most people that see you with a pad going to think, okay, he's getting that for his woman. You're not going to be using that. I mean, you're going to be shoving a tampon up your damn dick hole?
All right, let me ask you this: how many motherfuckers have you seen? All right, so me and you go into Walmart. Mm-hmm. We're going in here to buy. All right, for instance, today I'm in here buying fucking Christmas shit.
Right.
You know. Do you really think that my first intention was like, hey babe, hold on a second. Let me go over here to the tampon section and see if I know a motherfucker that's in here buying pads or tampons for his wife.
Right.
Do you know, I mean, how are you looking for that?
I ain't.
I mean,
and if I know somebody that's holding a box of tampons or pads, I'm thinking, okay, he must be buying that for his girlfriend or his wife or
Exactly.
something. You know?
I'm not thinking nothing about it.
You gonna go home and put that tampon in your ass cheeks or some shit. I mean, I know you ain't doing that as a man.
I mean, I'll be the first to tell you, I've done what's called the man pawn. I mean, I take a paper towel wedged up in my ass or whatever for during fucking summertime months. Dude is damn sweating so damn bad in there. I'm just like, God almighty. But I tell you, you know, help. Yeah, that's just it. But I ain't jamming no tampon in there. That's a little too much. That's a little too much cotton and stuff in there for me.
I don't want nothing in their minds except toilet paper. I ain't doing that shit. What the hell? I don't know why you guys get so embarrassed about it. Like, I mean, you know.
I mean, it's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Most people that's going to see
it's
you
just
is
not.
thinking, oh, he's buying that for his girlfriend or he's buying that for his wife or hell, maybe you're buying it for your daughter. I mean, I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
you might have a teenage daughter, you know, that doesn't have a mother in her life, and so the only thing she has to rely on is her father.
Right,
you know,
so, I mean, you know, you should be embarrassed about that.
Yeah. I mean, that's 100% right, accurate. You know, like I said, nobody's looking for you anyway,
No.
regardless.
Oh, and next time I find somebody that has a daughter or a wife or a girlfriend, I'm gonna just like follow them around in Walmart. I'm like, oh, so you're gonna buy some tampons,
Yeah.
take a picture of that shit, post it on social media.
Yeah, you're going to waste an hour of your fucking life doing
Yeah.
dumb shit. Yep.
Nobody gives a shit if you're doing that. Who the fucking cares? Damn.
No. You do what you do for the love of your wife, daughter, or whoever it is, for girlfriend, whatever
yeah.
it may be.
Baby mama.
Yep.
Lot lizards. I don't know.
Shit.
They might need it too.
Oh well. But yeah.
And if y'all don't know what a lot lizard is, ask somebody. I ain't telling you.
No, that's it.
So, alright, let's get into asking some questions here.
All right, me first.
Oh God, I'm scared.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna ask this question right here.
Right off the bat.
Would you have a threesome?
You know, I've been asked this question before, and I always thought it would be fun, like me and two women, you know. I'm married now, so I don't know if I'd do it now, but if I was single, I would probably give it a shot. I'd be like, come on now. But then there's like, well, what if it's like you, me, and another guy. Like, fuck that shit. I would find it kind of weird to do, like, strange to do it with another man fucking one woman, you know? I don't know. I guess it's kind of double standard, though.
I don't know. I don't know. It is different when you're thinking about one woman, two men versus two women, one man. I guess that would be the ultimate, ultimately every guy's dream if they wanted to have like two women, one guy. And that's typically, what you see online, especially that's what it is. I mean, it's just, there's no way around it. I'll be honest with you. Would I want to? Yeah, I would. I mean, it's just like. But I'm telling you, I'm not gonna say who, but my wife knows who, but I'm not saying anything about it because she'll wring my damn neck off my damn shoulders if I said. So I'm not doing it.
But the thing is, it's like the softness of a woman's skin and how they smell and taste is like different, so yeah, of course you would want to do it, one man and two women and everything, and it's like every man's fantasy to do that. And if they say no, they're fucking lying. They are fucking lying to you because every man has thought at one time about having a threesome. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, I wouldn't even. I tell my wife all the time, I wouldn't even have to be in on it.
Just
put me in the corner.
I just want to watch.
And let me play with my little weenus over there in the corner. I'll just watch. I'll just be. It'll be a two and a half some. I'll put it like that.
2.5 some.
Yeah. Got a motherfucker over here in the corner just staring at you, just going away at it.
We should ask Kaylee what she would do.
Oh, I'm sure. She'd probably say, "Damn, 2 men, 3 men." I don't know.
5 men.
I don't know.
She's gonna kill us.
12 inches or bigger, hey, it ain't going. But if that's what she wants, I'm fucked.
His wife is actually in the back seat. We're trying to bring her in, but I don't think she wants to.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out, Haley.
Yep. But
I wish you would just tell us.
Nah.
It'd be really fun. Okay.
That's all on her if she wanted to, but that's all.
I'm not gonna force her to do anything she don't want to do.
Yeah, she's in the background. She wants to see what these podcasts are all about and what it actually do. And it's simple. It's pretty fucking simple, is what we do. We talk about what we come up with and what we feel like we want to express with the world. That's all it is.
We drink a lot of beers, we take a lot of shots, and we start this ship. Oh, she's going to run away now.
Yeah.
We love you, Haley.
But anyway.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out back there. She's going to take off. I'm sorry, Haley. Come back.
It's all right.
I hope I didn't make her mad.
No. She ain't mad. She's back there laughing. But anyway. Yep. Let's go move on to the next question here. What do you got? I jumped in there and I'm sorry.
You're good. That's funny. Do you have any kinks or fetishes?
Do I have any kinks or fetishes? Me personally, do I like anything done to me? Personally, no. Do I like to do stuff to others? Most definitely. One being my wife. And nothing, I guess, gets me more there than knowing that I have a true set of actual handcuffs, or if I have a actual rope that's in a knot that she cannot get out of, in the time that we are in the
bedroom.
Yeah, in the bedroom. And so I'll just be point blank honest with you about that. And I've actually done that before, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And with her, and when it gets there, she goes stupid. So
she goes stupid.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean personally, I like them. Yeah.
All right. Should I answer that question, or are we going?
Oh, by all means,
Okay.
go for it. Well, answer
Kink
it.
or fetish? God, we're about to get we're about to get serious right here. I think one of my like fetishes or kinks is doing it in a church, because it's like the thrill or the excitement of getting caught having sex in a church. You know what I mean? Like, just like, oh God, what if somebody comes in here and sees me fucking somebody, or this, that, whatever.
Do you ever? I gotta ask this, Ray. Do you have that feeling, whatever? Like, if you do that, you be like, you just want to holler out, "Are you watching Jesus?"
There, like my wife dressing up in like really skimpy like outfits, like a sexy cop or a nurse or something. It's like, you've been a bad boy. It's like, yes, yes, I have. Put the cuss on me,
I really, be honest with you, I thought you was staying in the church scene there before going that. I thought you was going to say dressed up like an altar boy, but never mind.
Like, she says as an altar. If I'm dressed as an altar boy, she'd have to dress as a priest or some shit.
No, I'm saying if she was dressed up as an altar boy, then you would still have to dress up as the priest.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Dressed as a priest, and she could be the little sinner girl. Oh, Father, forgive me, I have sinned. I'm all sure.
Most of the time, they leave the sinning women alone. They just go for the altar boys. No, I'm not saying that.
I don't know about that. Okay,
Yeah. Whatever.
But yeah, shit like that, and it's kinky.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, let's go with. Let's see here. Do you prefer giving or receiving? I'm anxious to hear this.
I guess I'm gonna have to say a bit of both.
Bit of both.
Yeah. Sometimes I love giving. Sometimes I love receiving. It just depends on the mood that we're both in. Sometimes it's like, good son. Who's your daddy? Smack that ass. Or going down on her and everything. There's certain times I'm just like, I'm not in the mood or whatever, and there's other times it's like, I'm gonna lick the shit out of that pussy. I'm gonna tear that pussy up. And if my wife's listening to this, I'm sorry. I love you, baby.
I understand. But me, I would classify myself, and see...
I feel like you're a receiver, not a giver.
No. I'm actually right the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I'm almost right the opposite, because I really don't give a shit if I receive.
Oh, bullshit.
As long as we're like the final deed is getting done, that's what I like to do.
Right.
But
right.
as far as the giving part, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
That is what gives me gives me my ultimate drive. I don't know why. That is what I like to do.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, if I do it for so long, though, I'm not going to be ashamed to tell it. I will not last. I will not last when it comes down to the final doing the deed. I probably won't last 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden, fat boy's done.
Yeah.
I feel bad for my wife. But I'm sorry, but at the same time, I'm just like, that's just what I like to do. I love to do that. And now, don't get me wrong. Has there been girls that in the past that have wanted me to do that, and I'm just like, no, no, because some look better than others.
Yeah.
And I just so happen to be married to one that looks
damn good.
Yeah, looks damn good.
I don't know if it does.
I'm just saying, if the person looks good, you can about imagine that what down there looks like.
Well, not necessarily.
I've
been with some pretty, girls, but it's just like, good girl, it looks like roast beef down there.
And, I guess it would pretty much be like if you take care of yourself, and the way a lot of people say it is that if a woman takes care of her toes and her feet,
yeah,
then she takes care of that area.
Yeah.
So, and my wife does take care of her feet, and she takes care of that area. So, So, I mean, it kind of does make sense when you put it in that aspect. So, like, we'll put it in my ex, for example. That's what I'm actually talking about. And she wanted me to, and I'm just like, no. I never did. No, can't do it.
Yeah, there's been a couple women I've been with. I'm just like, oh,
No,
God, I'm scared. I want
when
to
you
go
weigh
down
as much as a fucking half-ton pickup, I mean, you know.
I don't wanna go down there.
Damn, you know, fell fire. You got to throw flour, you know, to figure out.
God.
No.
Let's see
No,
that.
man, you can't do that right there. But no, but with my wife,
God bless.
I mean, and you could even ask her to this day that
I don't know if I want to ask her.
That is my. You were talking about fetishes a second ago. That is my ultimate fetish. That is my ultimate kink.
You can
That
chime
is-
in anytime, Haley.
That is what I like to do, and I will never be ashamed about it. But it has to be with my wife, you know. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. Now, so I asked you that, and I answered it for a pretty long fucking time. So,
Yeah.
um,
Morning sex or afternoon sex?
morning sex or evening sex?
Yeah.
Me, it depends. But me personally, for the longest time, I would say I was evening. But now I'm kind of like towards the morning. I mean, I am. You know, I'm like, the morning is just where it's at for me. Not sure why. I've flopped over the years. And I guess it's just, I guess the reason I say it used to be evening is because I worked second shift for about 3 years. And I guess, like, you know, I slept late, and then, so the evening time is just like,
playtime.
it's like, hey, you know, you
Yeah.
want to get, you know, whatever. But, now that I'm on first shift, and especially when I'm waking up on, you know, I mean, I'm between first and third, might be honest with you, being a truck driver.
Right.
But, you know, when I wake up and I'm just like, you know, that's my go-to time for me. And, you know, and I hate to, I mean, and this goes for all ladies. I'm going to say this right here, and this falls into the category of the morning sex ordeal. Do not think that you have to fix yourself up, do an hour or 2 hours worth of damn dress up to make yourself look good, smell good, feel good, whatever, for your man to want you and think that that's going to really drive him nuts. By all means, that is false. That is a false.
I'll tell you right now. And, you know, my wife right here, she's not a girl. She was raised by her dad a lot, most of her life and everything. So she's more of a tomboy, wears sweatpants and, like, my t-shirts and stuff like that. She doesn't really wear makeup at all. And I'll tell you right now, I'm never more attracted to that woman than anything. Like, I'm so, like, attracted to her. I'll be looking at her wearing her sweatpants and her in my t-shirts, and I'm just like,
and then
I'm gonna turn that ass up.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And what do you see your woman in when you wake up? That is somewhere along them lines of what you see. You see messed up hair.
Yeah.
You don't see any makeup. If there is makeup, it's already rubbed off on the pillow, on the pillowcase. So, I mean, you know, but that is my go-to time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's just there for me, and it's just like laying there all sexy and pretty and stuff. That is just my go-to time for me, and it's just like the perfect timing. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah. I'm kind of in between. I prefer, I like morning sex. I like afternoon sex. I mean, you know, it just depends on when that little motherfucker wants to jump up. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Can I go meet my best friend in Pussy Town?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean,
but like I said, my woman, she doesn't wear makeup. She usually wears like sweatpants and like just like t-shirts, either hers or mine. And I tell you, there's sometimes I look at her and I'm just like, I bite my bottom lip and just want to go to town on her. I mean, and I love it. I think she's very pretty, very attractive woman, and we've been together almost 4 years. Been married almost 2 years here in April, and I find myself very attracted to her, even though she thinks she's ugly, and when she ain't.
I mean, I think that's every woman, dude. I mean, my wife is the same way. She thinks, like, oh, God, I see how you love me. I'm so ugly. I'm like, have you seen what the fuck you're married to?
And it's like,
really,
if you
honestly.
see how I see you through my eyes, you wouldn't know, like, why I feel the way I do for you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
I mean, and that is a very good way of pointing it. I never once thought about that. That is a very good way of
Like,
putting
if
it.
you could see how I see you through my eyes, you would know why, I love you or why I'm attracted to you. You don't need to wear makeup for me. You don't need to, go out here in tight blue jeans and a shirt showing your titties off and, dress up and like some kind of $1 million model or some shit. I don't know. Just put yourself some comfortable clothes on and let's fucking go at it.
I mean,
Because them clothes ain't going to last anyway because I'm going to rip them off you.
And, and I'm be honest with you, like me and my wife, when we first got together, I seen, like I would go to these shops or whatever and I'd find some like sexy lingerie or something like that. And, she would actually put it on. But come to find out, it wouldn't last that long. She would pull it off. I mean, or I would pull it off and then it's just like there. I mean, so I'm like, why the fuck am I spending this much money when my enjoyment comes out of
You being naked.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just sitting here thinking, and I'd actually rather smack her hind end and when she's in a pair of pajamas and then just kind of go from there. I mean, but
don't even listen about this.
but I mean,
He's like,
then that's just me.
But I guess that ties into the question where your kinks and fetishes. I mean, do I want my woman dressing up as like a sexy cop or a nurse or like a little schoolgirl? Hell yeah, that shit's sexy as fuck to me.
I mean, yeah, it is. But essentially, well, I guess where I'm getting at is really, do you really want to spend that kind of money?
Well, if we use it multiple times,
yeah. I mean, yeah, if you want to do it multiple times.
If this is going to be like a one-time thing, oh, hell no.
Exactly.
I could probably go to Goodwill and buy like some shorts.
But you don't want to replay the same enactment every time you're in the bedroom.
No, I mean...
That is eventually going to get... I mean, like...
True,
But you
true.
want your woman to surprise you.
Yeah.
Like if you're sitting out here like, you're watching the fucking NASCAR race.
Yeah.
And, she's like, she comes out in the fucking teacher's outfit. Why aren't you doing your damn homework, motherfucker?
Click.
I mean, exactly.
Punish me, teacher.
Yeah, exactly. Whip out that paddle.
Oh man, I love it. Like when my wife sends me a titty pic or something like that. Like I'm having a bad day at work or just working or something. All of a sudden, ding, as I open it, it's like, oh shit, look at them titties.
I don't know. Me and my wife, we've never really been about that kind of. I mean, we're just kind of like, she'll say something to me on the phone and be like, well, and,
it's like I'm all wet, baby.
But, I tell you what.
I'll be home in 5 minutes.
being married and then being if you're truly in love with somebody, though, and being with one you love, it really doesn't matter if they send you anything or not because, it's just like, their being in their presence was enough to probably really get you to where you want to be.
Yeah, but let me ask you. You sitting here and you're like having a bad day at work. I mean, it's just awful. Your boss being a dick, your coworkers being assholes or whatever, whatnot. I don't know, And you're talking to your wife. I'm like, babe, I'm just having a bad fucking day, and all, And then like a few minutes later, you get a titty pic and everything like that. You're telling me that ain't going to turn your day around?
I mean, it probably would, but what I'm saying is that most of the time, in my line of work, whenever I'm doing it, and I'm that far away, knowing it. It's if I'm having a bad day, she comforts me in the the normal ways of like it's gonna be all right, type deal things or whatever. And that's most of the time not when sexual talk really comes into play for us. But I mean, yeah. I mean, for some people, yeah, would it be? Yeah, oh, definitely. But for me, I mean, no. I mean, I'm a simple man. I'm simple, dude, and I'm just I'm just kind of it really is what it is at that point in time.
Right.
But yeah.
I mean, sometimes I can understand. Sometimes you're just like you're not really about the titty pic, but every now and then I'm just like, good damn, let me see them titties.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah.
And it's like it's not like because I'm with my wife, she don't send them like a whole lot anyway. So like when you get a surprise titty pic or whatever, or like a sexy lingerie pic or something, it's just like. It's nice, it's like, damn, like, look who I'm married to, this is my baby, this is my woman, my wife, so, yeah, it's awesome. They're probably gonna hear this in the background. He's taking a leak. Yeah, I said what I said, I'm not sorry. We're sitting in the car because the acoustics in this is just so much better than in the bedroom. But anyway, so what's
we
could wrap it up now. We're gonna ask one more question. We're at 30 minutes.
But
I'm good either way.
All right, this is one last question. This is. Hey, we'll tie this one up right here, and then in the next 4 or 5 minutes or so, whatever, if you want to. So, like the last question I want to ask you is: do you prefer top or do you prefer bottom?
Oh, I guess it just depends. I heard Haley say something back there. Honestly, I like to go both ways. I like to be on bottom sometimes, and I like to be on top sometimes. Like, sometimes I like her to be dominant and take over and take control and just, like, have her way with me. And then those other times I want to be dominant and take control and everything.
All right, so, of course, I'm essentially the same thing, but I'm going to put this in a percentage ratio.
Okay.
I am 75-25, I guess you would say. 75%, me, because like I said, my foreplay kick is just as giving. Yeah. That is me, but I also like to take control, and I like to be on top.
Yeah.
But at times, there are times that I prefer my significant other, my wife, on top.
All right.
And being that is, it's just, I guess it really just depends on how things are going at the moment,
right,
which decides that for me.
Yeah.
That's pretty much,
I get excited when she's like, doggy style. Did you say doggy style?
Yeah.
Doggy style, ain't nothing wrong with that either. Getting up there on the top and from the back, smacking that ass when I'm going to town on her,
Yep. Face buried in a pillow.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, me and her in doggy style, not me, because
reverse cowgirl. Well, that's always fun.
Yep. But like I said, it's just, I guess, like I said, I really think it depends on the actual mood and how things are going.
I think a lot of men are like that. It just depends on the mood you're in. Because I'm telling you, I love it when my woman takes control. Sometimes holds me down, dominates me and everything like that, and it's very exciting and everything. It's like, who's your dirty? Who's your dirty? Hey, Poppy! But yeah, it's just depends on the mood I'm in, on the mood she's in and everything.
Right. Yep.
She can sick a strawberry through a damn straw.
Alrighty, guys. Well, on that note, I think we're going to wrap this one up right here. Be sure to tell your friends, your family, Laughs on Drives podcast. If you enjoy what you hear, if you want to, if you want to hear us talk about something, please reach out to us on our TikTok videos.
Facebook. Facebook. Got a Facebook page.
Yeah. Whichever the case may be, if you please send us some ideas or something, what you want us to talk about, And hey, send us some questions. We will be most definitely happy to send you,
Answer your
send you a
questions.
shout out on the podcast if you want us to do so, and to make it, the best that we can to answer your question.
Yeah.
We would really enjoy that. So hit us up, Facebook, TikTok. I mean,
Here on Spotify.
Yeah.
It's Laughs on Drafts. I mean, like I said, you're talking to Zach, you're talking to Junior. I mean, don't be shy. Reach out to us,
Oh, yeah.
Tell us you love us.
Definitely.
Tell us, don't tell us you hate us.
Yeah, if you do,
yeah, if you hate us, don't tell us.
just put it in a comment and everything. We'll read it and we'll probably just fucking, ignore it. But
like he said, if you got any questions you want us to talk about or something like that, fucking reach out to us. We'll talk about just about anything, really.
If you want us to keep you anonymous, by all means, we will keep you anonymous. Anonymous, and if you want a shout out, we will give you a shout out. And that's just, and it really depends on the topic of the podcast. I guess you would say, whether we do the shout out or not. But by all means, at least throw out some ideas if that's what you want to do. But man, it's been good talking with y'all this go around. I think we got a lot of information out here, we would love to hear some input from you guys. Like I said, if you want to, some people are shy about it, and hey, that's fine. If you are, cool. We're just two open dudes. We're married. We have been friends for fucking
20-some years.
Yeah, 20-some years now. We're very open with each other.
we're pretty much brothers.
Yeah, that is it. I've got family that is blood, but my love and everything and the water runs deeper through that blood through me and him. So, that's the reason we talk about all this stuff right here. Right. And plus, we give y'all a chuckle or two and just let y'all laugh on about it. But, hey, man, it's been good talking to you guys.
Yeah, real quick before I end this, because some of y'all may be listening and everything, about the last couple episodes I've mentioned my thumb on my hand and everything, cut it with the weed eater. I had to have surgery last week because they said I fractured and dislocated my thumb and nicked one of my nerves. So they had to reopen the incision, go in there, fix the nerve, and put 2 or 3 pins in my thumb so that my thumb will straighten up. I'm supposed to go back on next week, I think, sometime, or the week after, to get the pins out. And so I will keep y'all updated on that if y'all are interested. And if you're not interested, oh well. But, yep, y'all have a good evening, and we will talk to y'all next week. Peace!